All right, welcome back, everybody. Are you looking up your final thought now?
Yes,
So you finally have a final thought for once.
I'm not gonna hold it. It's gonna relate to everything else.
Guy's been the official, unofficial third chair on the show for like a month and a half, and
Is that all the quarantines back?
And he's had like 2 final thoughts.
It's hard to have thoughts when there's nothing else.
Your final thought, on the last one was wind.
It was windy.
Which it was.
I thought it was.
No, it was definitely windy.
Yeah, and
I had a pretty good one about S switches and which.
Yeah, that was a good one.
In which case? In which case?
Yeah. So about that tsunami that we got on Sunday. I was watching. So I watched the fucking. Was that before we recorded or after? When I watched the power line get ripped down. I think it was after we recorded. Yeah, because we had to fix.
Because we did it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recorded early that day.
So we were outside. We were fixing a leak in the door in the roof, and like I turn around and like down our street a little ways, like I watch a giant fucking tree fall and rip the power lines down, which is really cool because it makes this like really big blue light, which is kind of cool. But anyway, that happened. So then I'm watching like the trees in the yard and shit, and I'm like, yo, these trees are coming down. So I know what we'll do. Let's be smart about this. Let's move the cars away from the driveway and let's park them closer to the house. Because I was like, like if a tree does fall, it'll hit the house and it'll protect the cars. Like house has house insurance, will be fine. Like my car, like I kind of need that for stuff like immediately. Like you can patch up a fucking hole in the house. Like if your car's gone, like you're kind of fucked. Yes. So luckily now it doesn't matter because we're in quarantine. But I was like, yeah. So here, let's move the cars closer. So we do that, and it gets really fucking windy. And we have this like lattice that goes around the outside of our porch on the outside, and it was so windy that it got ripped off of the porch and slid across the side of my car and scratched the fuck out of the side of my car.
And it wouldn't have been there if it wasn't your idea to move the cars.
And it would not have been there. Did any of the trees fall down in the front yard? Nope.
And historically, houses are more sturdy than trees, so that's unfortunate.
Yep. But to be fair, I was also expecting, and I made the joke, like, oh yeah, we'll move the cars so like it won't get hit by a tree, and then fully expecting
definitely hit all 3
a tree to fall specifically on our cars and nothing else.
Like all 3 of them.
Yeah,
a much larger tree too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like that one right there.
But, and take out the fucking power.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was ready for the power to go out. That's why. So as soon as we came inside, I plugged in my fucking. My portable charger, and I immediately just started drinking. And I was like, fuck it, if we're gonna lose power, I'm gonna get fucking hammered, because I don't know what else I'm gonna do. No, like, that would have been, day fucking 24, roughly, of quarantine, and then no power on top of that, in a fucking typhoon. I would have lost my mind. I don't know what I would have done.
Imagine our phones die.
Ugh.
And then just...
That would have been terrible.
No outside source. Just
it's fine. I've there's nothing out there.
You gotta look directly into reality at that point, like what's in front of you. Like, oh my god, trash
keep
can.
running. Run from all your problems. That's what I've been doing for 28 years. It's worked well for me so far.
Alright.
Except for when it doesn't.
60% of the time it works every time.
That's right. 90% of the game is 50% mental. Is that it, or was it backwards? 50% of the game is 90% mental. I don't know.
What was that, Yogi Berra?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
The other one was Sex Panther. I don't know if you've heard of
it. No, I just wear it.
No. That's called a pouch. That's what you wear.
What?
Yeah, it's a panther pouch.
No. Like, Sex Panther is the cologne from Anchorman.
See, I thought that you were talking about that thing that you wear around here at night.
Oh, no. My strap-on?
No, not a strap-on. It's just like a pouch.
Oh.
It's the most impractical male garment ever. I believe it's used for strippers.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The kangaroo dick pouch?
Yeah, but it's just a pouch with like a waistband. Spencer's used to sell them.
Of course they did. I miss that store. That was a fun store.
They don't do those anymore?
What, Spencer's?
So the only Spencer's that I ever knew existed in malls, and malls don't really exist anymore.
That is the thing.
So
Malls definitely don't exist right now.
no, they definitely don't exist right now.
You guys want to fuck around and go to a mall?
Jeez, where am I supposed to get like pot leaf stickers and magnets right now?
Well, only adults can go to malls. We just watched the Crystalia special that just came out. What's it called? No Pain.
I guess no pain.
Potentially the best special I've watched in a while. Bert Kreischer's new one was really fucking good, but I may have to put Dalia's like 0.1 ahead of it.
Who's Bert Kreischer?
Van Wilder. Like the real life Van Wilder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know he was on one of the podcasts. Mm-hmm. Now you got me watching podcasts, but I can't keep up with all the people. There's too many of them.
Yeah, they're all Rogan's friends. They're like Joe Rogan's little crew that he runs with. But it's funny because like they were kind of famous before. Coming from me, who's a complete fucking piece of shit.
I'm kind of famous.
They were kind of famous before, but then once Joe Rogan like exploded with the podcast and had them on, then they became super famous. So like they're like Rogan's guys, but they all run together, like them and Brian Callen. So I've shown you the videos between Brian Callen and Crystalia that they send each other, and then they post them on Instagram. Those are fucking hilarious.
Does Crystalia have an Arthur Fleck thing going on?
A little bit.
It seems like he has like that like uncontrollable weird laugh.
I think that's part of his act. Like he's laughing at his own jokes.
Is he?
Fine, but it's also it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
From Joker, where it's like an almost like it's not just like a giggle.
Yeah.
It's like a deeper laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's hilarious too. Like part of that makes it super funny is when like comedians struggle to get through their bit because they know it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Like that part cracks me up. But yeah, that was pretty good. Highly recommend it. It's on Netflix called No Pain. It's like trending number 4 in the country right now, I think actually. So check it out.
Get a little of that.
Yeah. What do you got? I know you got a laundry list.
I have observations from this week.
I like observational
from
too.
Monday at about noon to now.
You been observing us, or?
I mean, I always keep detailed dossiers on you guys, but
Well, yeah.
that's just for my knowledge. And
He sends them to your brother.
I can make a quick buck every few days.
Government knows what I'm doing.
Dossier means portfolio of naked pictures, right?
Yes.
Sick.
Okay.
It's French for portfolio of naked pictures.
Right. So I've been keeping detailed dossiers of all you guys.
Portfolio le coq.
Oh, so that was a camera in the fucking shower tub drain?
Do you guys want to cam each other, like, and like sell like our toilet bit, like toilet movements?
What?
I don't know. Isn't toilet cams a thing?
What?
I don't know.
What?
People put cameras into like public areas.
I've heard of people that lay in the bottom of a porta potty because they enjoy being defecated on.
That's a whole different pivot.
Is that the angle you were going for?
No, I was going for just-
I, for one, am appalled that no one has ever taken a dump on your chest.
People put like cameras in places illegally, and then they
Well,
have
yeah,
a
that's a
website,
thing. That's a thing.
and you get paid for it.
Voyeur?
I don't
Is that
know.
voyeur?
Yeah, voyeur is when you're being watched and you don't know it.
Yeah.
And I guess that.
Which is, that's 100% legit on those websites.
Yeah.
There's no way those people know.
Yeah, do you want to put one and say we don't know and like make money that way? Because we didn't do Instacart.
Yeah, but who wants to watch us?
Yeah, what are we doing? Are we just pissing and shitting?
I'll subscribe.
Maybe puking every once in a while?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cast of characters that come in, people can follow. Oh, Vinny's there again.
Yeah, wait, this started with the bathroom. I'm still in the bathroom.
Yes.
Elaborate.
People watch
So
us
we
go to the
tried this
bathroom
once with Vinny.
for money.
He wanted to record us watching one of the fucking Pats games, and we had to delete it because of the things that Vinny was saying. No, it was a Bruins, game. It was one of the Bruins Stanley Cup final games, and we had to delete the entire video because of what Vinny had said during that.
Are you saying I'm saying something so disturbing?
No, but your example of, I don't know, Vinny's here, we can record him. We tried that.
Oh,
No, we didn't.
We tried that, it didn't work.
I see. Vinny,
Like, he crossed the line even for what we were going to put on the air.
Vinny tampered
Yeah.
by testing.
Believe it or not, we do have a fucking line.
Yeah, we do have an actual line. If you've been
We didn't know we had a line.
No, but we found it that day.
Oh, we found it.
Nice. I want to know what it was now, but we'll have to cancel if we say it.
I'll tell you after.
It wasn't great.
Definitely wasn't fucking great.
Not the best moments, though.
No.
Alright, well, we don't want to film each other peeing and pooping for money. Let's move on.
Right, so on that topic, obviously the world's a very fucked up place, and I think I'm starting to get to my wit's end with all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm about to like really stop caring. Like I sat here and I'm like, I'll play by the rules. You say do this, whatever. I'm about to like really probably stop doing all that shit. But
You're gonna have your own Joker moment.
whatever. But for the first time, I saw someone walking down a street holding a 6-foot stick out to the side of them. Now, this was in a town in Massachusetts
That sucks.
where frankly, I believe everyone is a fucking cunt.
Yes.
So, I have to believe that this was done out of complete and utter malice and stuck-upness.
I would assume so.
Not
Also,
ironic.
yeah.
So, the fact that you measured out a stick that was 6 feet kind of makes me think that you're a little bit more of a sociopath than even I might be. Because if I'm going to fucking try to keep my 6-foot distance, I'm not measuring a 6-foot stick.
And I'm also not carrying said stick.
Also, this is like when I say stick, I mean like a small branch. I'm not like a 6-foot long yardstick like bought at the hardware store.
Well, it wouldn't be a 6-foot long yardstick because then it would only be a yard.
2 yardstick, whatever.
How do you get it to 6 feet?
Is it a telescopic
2 of
yardstick?
them are taped together, whatever. Use your imagination. They're welded. The person's an actual man and knows how to weld. So now so that's absurd as is.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, if you're gonna walk towards me on the street and you have your 6-foot long stick, I ain't fucking moving. You fucking move.
Yeah.
You keep your fucking distance.
Yeah.
You're the one holding the fucking
You're the one
stick.
that cares about it.
Yeah. The other thing is, she was holding it out. Now, I don't know if she took arm length into account,
Ooh.
but she was holding it out to the side of her.
Yeah.
Into the middle of the fucking street. This street is barely wide enough for 2 cars to get by.
Good.
She's just walking in the road, because there are no sidewalks, because that's what happens when you leave the city.
Yeah.
Holding it in the middle of the damn street.
Good.
So,
The world needs more people like that.
the reason why this person should be blasted to fucking Mars is not only because, one, I think you're doing it to fucking show people that, like, oh, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm holding a stick because I care.
Yeah.
Responsible.
Like, that's the gist I got. Based on appearance, so I'm judging appearances strictly here.
Yeah.
You know, I took a real worldly sight into this, and I'm not being narrow-minded at all. Just based on appearance, I feel like they're doing it just to be like, hey, look at me.
Let me guess. Middle-aged white woman, slightly overweight.
Probably a little bit just older than middle-aged.
Yep.
And
I still count 60 as middle-aged.
really? No,
Yeah.
60's the fucking...
I mean, people are living to 100.
60's over the hill.
More frail at that point.
Definitely white, not overweight.
No, I said slightly overweight.
No.
Athletic?
No.
Just a person.
Just a person.
Yeah. So I feel like the average
How
person's
was it?
slightly overweight.
She wasn't slightly overweight.
You can diet and not move.
Was she keto?
Balance.
I don't know. She didn't tell me about it as she walked by, so probably not.
It wasn't on her stick.
Unconfirmed whether she does CrossFit or not. But, so that's the first I've seen. Obviously, there's pictures. Like, you sent us the picture with the guy with the pool noodles on his head. I'm like, that's funny.
Yes. Yeah. Guy walking around with 4 fucking pool noodles.
Yeah,
on his-
that's funny
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I saw that and I'm like, oh. It really made me want to just like get in the car, drive as fast as I can, get as close to her and hit her stupid fucking stick.
Yeah.
And then get out and start yelling at her like it was her fault.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that was my musing from yesterday. That was one of my musings from yesterday.
That's
I haven't. That's the first time I've seen it. I'm actually kind of surprised.
yeah. I haven't seen anything like that as far as social distancing. I mean, obviously, every time I go to the grocery store or the liquor store, because I mean, those are the only two places that are open. Everyone's all like masked up and fucking gloved up and all that shit. But I haven't been yelled at yet either. I don't. Well, that's. I guess technically, when this all started, I got yelled at in Market Basket for not giving enough distance in the cash register line. I talked about that, but I haven't been like chided like Jamie did when he was at Big Y.
Of course, it's Jamie.
The good old Big Y in Easton.
Actually, it's been twice.
Yeah.
It's been twice.
Yeah. Well, it's so irresponsible for you to be out working right now.
Yeah. He's been told he can't work.
He's an essential worker.
Yeah.
Why else do you think he's wearing the lime green sweatshirt with the reflector lines on it?
Fashion.
Like,
no. He should
like
be working.
people that work white collar jobs don't dress like that.
I bet you the emergency pipeline he had to do yesterday. I bet you that's the type of person that was like goes around the stores being like, "Oh, you shouldn't be working."
Yeah.
Because then they fucking need those people to come and fix your shit.
No, absolutely.
Or else you're gonna have fucking sewage spilling all over your fucking bathrooms.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
They're the first ones to bitch about it, and then when they need it, they're like, oh, "I'm so glad you're essential." Fuck you, you fucking. I'll show you essential, you fucking cunt.
It was nice going to the store today. Because I had to piss real bad, so I just ignored all rules and people just like got out of my way. Because I was like scurrying to every shelf that I needed to go to, ignoring the lines that say to go down the other way. It's, I need this.
I don't think anyone actually pays attention to the. Well, that's not true. Some people actually do.
They did not pay attention at all in the rain-in.
But I don't give a fuck about arrows on the floor. If I need something in the aisle and it's right here, I'm going down the wrong way. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm not walking around an aisle to walk all the way up for something that was closer to where I was before.
The one that I thought was the craziest was the Mansfield Stop and Shop in the produce department. Yeah. Because they made like this serpentine route.
Oh yeah, it makes zero sense.
But like the carrots are over there.
Yeah.
It's like away from the serpentine route.
Right.
I'm like, I can't follow this thing. Someone can tell me how to do it.
Also,
no one gives a fuck.
Of all of the places, all of the grocery stores that I've been to in the last month, the Stop and Shop in Mansfield is by far my favorite.
None of those employees give a
No one gives a flying fuck. Everyone's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You want to go shopping? Have at it.
There's three. So coronavirus, no coronavirus.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the frozen aisle.
Mm-mm.
3 people working. 3 people working in the frozen aisle with nothing.
Well, they're also the only grocery store that's unionized, right?
I don't know if they're the only, but they are union.
Yeah. Because that could be a thing too. It's like, oh well, we have to hold these many employees like all the time.
Oh, I assure you.
Empty frozen section with 3 employees just standing there.
Well, they were like
shooting the shit.
Yeah, that's what they were just like fucking around.
Yeah.
It's like, this is insane. It's absolutely insane. It was. It's great though. Those people don't give a fuck.
No.
And that's the thing with Stop and Shop employees. If anyone does shop at Stop and Shop, all employees are members of the union outside of management.
Yeah.
It is nearly impossible to get fired because of the union bagging.
Yeah.
If you steal from the store, you will get fired.
Right.
Other than that, I know people who have been at work on heroin or worse. I guess actually what's worse, oxy or heroin?
No, heroin is by far worse.
Because of the trashy undertones. Gotcha. I know someone that was so shit-faced he was crawling across the parking lot and almost got hit by a car a bunch of times. He used to bring whiskey in a water bottle to work in the closet.
So, of those 4 things that you just said, is that one person?
No, because so a lot of people were on drugs, but I know one guy that
it was a Medford Stop and Shop.
Yeah, there's half the store's on fucking drugs, but the guy on heroin, I remember that I thought he was gonna fall over.
Yeah,
but the other guy that was too. Like, people drink in the store.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, you usually don't get caught, but if you do, Sorry. The union rep comes. I'm sorry, man. I'm just dealing with some substance problems.
Yeah.
Cannot get fired.
Yeah.
It's a health issue. They have to put you on leave.
Nice. Go Stop and Shop, huh? Go union, I guess.
Yeah, it's the union. I think it's pretty good, but
yeah, sounds it.
dude, it is fucking difficult to get fired from there.
Sounds better than okay.
The only thing, I guess, if you stop showing up, then they stop putting you on the schedule.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. So if you steal, they'll fire you. If you stop showing up, they'll stop scheduling you. But then if you go to the union and be like, hey, they stopped scheduling me.
Right.
Then you have to have a hearing, and then they'll eventually put you back on the schedule, and then
right.
You gotta go through that whole thing. But
interesting.
Stop and Shop gives no fucks.
Yeah. So that's been my new grocery store during the quarantimes.
Yeah, I don't go to any grocery store that has a line outside.
Nope. I am not dealing with that.
I thought at Home Depot the other day, because they posted, they were like, oh, we're only going to allow 100 people in the building. I'm like, dude, if a line forms, I'm turning around and leaving.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing it. I don't care.
I
But
found toilet paper today.
we did find toilet paper today.
Yeah, things were getting a little close.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We had 4 rolls.
It
left
wasn't
in the
dire.
warehouse.
It wasn't dire, but
Yeah.
another week or 2.
Yeah, another week or 2 and we would have been shitting outside. Although Target did have plenty of kitty litter.
We don't need kitty litter. We have fucking leaves.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly for the smell.
It's in the
Sounds
bag.
like-
Yeah, that's true. What if it rains? I'm saying like shit right there on the porch.
Why would you shit on the porch? You just painted that.
Well, no, you in a
Okay,
bucket,
yeah.
in a bucket full of kitty litter.
Well, then you have to worry about the smell. If it's in the back, then you don't have to worry about no damn smell.
Not if
Yeah,
it's
right.
raining. What I'm saying is if it's raining.
If it's raining, it might get in here too.
You gotta worry
Fucking
about
happened the other day.
animal attacks out back. The animals are coming back.
Yeah, I know animals are taking over everywhere again.
The monkeys are back.
Because people aren't out.
Yeah.
But, anyway, okay, so at Stop and Shop, I finally observed something. And it answers one of my questions from this very podcast.
Yes.
Where can I buy Bitcoin?
Oh.
A
that's right.
Coinstar at Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
You can redeem your coins for Bitcoins.
Interesting.
I don't know what the conversion is, though. It
But
almost
then-
makes me want to go.
But then what happens? Do they just like give you a slip that says like
Here are 5 Bitcoins.
you have 5 Bitcoins?
Such a lot of money.
Like I don't like. How does that even work?
I have
I
no
mean,
idea.
they probably give you a code and you put it into bitcoin.com or whatever.
So then, if that person loses the slip from
Oh,
the
yeah.
Coinstar,
Oh,
those
yeah.
5 Bitcoin are gone forever.
Yep.
5
Don't
Bitcoin.
lose your Bitcoins.
That'd be like $30,000.
No, that's
I'm
shares
not
of
like
Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, that's the shares
Oh,
of the
shares.
stock.
Oh, wait. I thought the shares equaled a coin. No?
I don't think 1
I
Bitcoin
don't
is
know.
10 grand. Or whatever. What is it now? 6?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere around 6 or 7.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
multiple
I thought it was-
$1,000s for 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know anything about Bitcoin.
I don't either. But now, you can get them at the Coinstar at Stop and Shop.
Which, speaking of Coinstar, I also noticed something while I was at Stop and Shop the other day. I feel like you'll really appreciate this one.
Probably.
So, as I'm checking out of the Stop and Shop, getting my stuff, which also, fuck them, because it was pouring rain the other day, and they gave me paper bags.
They didn't give me paper bags.
Like, you can't give me plastic. It's fucking raining out. Whatever. That's just the side.
They gave me plastic.
So I'm walking. Well, it's because I'm a huge piece of shit. So
True.
I walk out and I'm walking past the Coinstar, and there's 2 people, like full on. Like it's a man and a woman. The guy has the respirator.
Okay.
Like one of those masks that you wear like when you're like spray
Spray painting.
painting. Yeah, and you're like a professional painter.
Saw a homeless guy with one of those the other day.
That's awesome. Wonder who he had to kill for that.
I don't know.
So the dude was wearing a respirator. The woman was wearing like a surgical mask, and they both had gloves on. They were both bringing coins back to the Coinstar. Like they were standing there. They each had a significant sized bucket, like a protein container, like a 5-pound tub of protein container. each one of them was holding one of those, and they were like dumping it in, and then they were going, and I'm just walking out, and I'm like, why now? Right now.
Yep.
You need to
right
bring
now.
you need to bring all of those coins back right now.
Yep. Respirators, gloves.
Yep. You want to glove up and mask up to bring your coins back to Stop and Shop.
Yes. Because you have to now.
What the fuck? People are fucking retarded.
That's like when someone fucking rolls up with like a surgical mask to go buy cigarettes. It's like lift the cigarette up.
Or the dude a couple weeks ago at the store
Gotta go
down
play
the street. He comes in with the mask, sits down at the table, takes the mask off.
Yeah.
like what the fuck?
What
the fuck?
Wore the mask in his car, didn't? Yeah. Well, that's like the absurdity is like the woman returning potting soil at Lowe's. It's like why right now?
What are you people doing? And then, oh yeah, by the way, also, Amy's here. She's in the other room. She's refusing to say anything because she's afraid to be on the podcast. But a couple weeks ago, before everything went on like complete lockdown, we went on a hike in Rhode Island. You remember the guy that showed up? He was driving in the car and he had the mask on, and then he got out of the car and took the mask off. Like, what are you doing? You're safer inside your car theoretically than you are out here.
No,
like
it's fresh air. Dude.
It's just you in the car.
No, fresh air.
But like, where do you think the air comes from?
No, but it was fresher where he was. It's not as fresh in the car.
Like, we saw that and we were like, what the fuck? Like, what? Guy pulls up in his car wearing a mask, throws it in park, gets out, takes the mask off, puts it back in the car, and then just starts walking.
There's a desperate shortage of masks and everything, and every asshole on the planet has one.
Yes. Yeah.
Literally. Except these three assholes.
Yeah. We're just fucking losers. I refuse, dude. I'm at the point now where it's like, I'm not gonna do that. Just because I want to piss people off. And like, I don't give a fuck. If I get it, I don't get it. Like, I haven't gotten it yet. I've been socially irresponsible.
Whoa, the surge is coming.
Hey, I've been socially irresponsible for 28 fucking years, okay? Like, I'm not gonna start being responsible now.
Yeah, but the surge is coming.
Yeah.
Or the spike.
Yeah, the spike. The spike's been coming for 3 fucking weeks. Fuck out of here with your fucking spike. We need a spike in the backyard to hold our fucking shed down. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, it's coming. So
Yeah.
the spike's coming.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the spike.
Yeah, and I bet you're gonna tell me that more people with type A blood get it than type O too. Fucking idiots. The most fucking... Do we talk about that on the show, or is that just like a side conversation?
It was on the news.
It was on... Yeah, well, no, someone claimed...
saying.
It was during one of the podcasts. Someone said that they saw an article that people with type A are being affected more than people with type O blood. And they're like, blood types matter. And someone goes, well, isn't type A the... It was one of you guys.
I was on the podcast.
Yeah, and someone goes...
I just said I have A.
Isn't type A the most prevalent blood type in the entire world? Yeah. Well, isn't type O the rarest? Well, yeah. So then statistically, wouldn't more people with type A blood get this virus than type O? Well, I guess. So what are we doing? What the like?
Maybe they meant the percentage of people is higher than
like the entire world. I mean, I know I hate everybody, and I've always hated everybody.
The same way I want everyone to hate me back.
But like, yeah, they say treat other people the way you want to be treated. So I guess that says a lot about me. But like, holy shit, people! This has brought out the complete and utter stupidity in the world.
Maybe they just meant it the other way. Where it's like, oh, out of like 100, if there were 100 people with A, 50% of A's get it, but there's only like 7 people with O, and only like 2 out of 7 get it. Technically, that's correct math. Where A's are more likely to get it, right? Follow me? No?
No. Because it also doesn't have to do with your blood type.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bullshit argument. It depends on who you come in contact with.
Well, they said
it's an airborne virus.
No, they said
if there's a colony of O fucking positive people,
and one person got it, the entire colony is gonna get it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
Having type O blood doesn't make you immune to
No,
the
like
virus.
they said out of all the people that get it, like
No, it's the symptoms.
it's whoever gets it.
It's not who gets it. It's
out
who
of the people that get
experiences
it,
the
who gets it
symptoms.
worse.
Yeah.
They say like, yeah, you got it worse or something. I'm willing to be like, alright, whatever.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Oh,
Let's run with it.
I'll just be like, oh, that's why I got it so bad when I get it.
Are you both A?
Yeah.
I don't know my blood type.
I'm A positive.
Me too.
You're A
So
positive?
give me your blood.
Or are you A negative?
Positive.
Do you know if you needed
positive.
blood in a pinch, I could give you, if you were A negative,
Why do I need the blood? Why
I
do
could
need
give
blood?
you blood,
Yeah.
and then you would become A positive.
What?
Yeah.
I am A positive.
I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, if you were A negative,
Oh. Oh, okay.
and I'm A positive, and I gave you blood, you would then become A positive.
Like permanently?
Yes.
Like, if I have
It's an antigen
that
that lives on like the outside of the
Oh.
cell that has to do with like one of the receptors.
Okay.
That like if it's there, it's called positive, and if it's not there, it's called negative.
Yeah.
But if you get blood from someone that has it, your body's like, oh shit, we gotta start making this shit now,
Maybe
and
I
then you
was-
become positive.
Now I want to know if I was ever negative and I got fucking polluted by somebody.
I mean, have you ever received blood?
No. But
So
I mean,
I would
well, again,
say it didn't happen.
well, so my
Would it work through a blood brothers
I don't
scenario?
know. Well, you're saying it's not a majority rules decision. It can be a little bit of blood. So what if someone just like bleeds a little?
By a little bit of
Well,
blood, I
fine.
mean like a bag of blood that you would get.
Yeah, I know
From
you mean.
some-
Dude, bags
I know
come in
you
a
mean
lot
that,
of
but-
different sizes.
Yeah. What do you
Like-
mean? Where's the line?
A gill.
Alone.
A gill of blood.
How many bags is that?
I don't know.
It's a lot.
Nobody knows.
Put a line in the sand. What is the least amount of blood I need to change from negative to positive?
I don't know, but you're already positive, so it's too late.
Well, we could. Well,
Yeah, but-
just to be sure, we could give him some of your blood, and
Then
Yeah.
then we would know for sure that he's A positive.
maybe I went negative on everyone real quick. But I ran out of those hand.
Well, you'd have to be prepared to also have everything else that I have, like HIV.
Sick. What about those cubs?
You don't get that from blood. That's not a blood-borne disease.
That's
That's
not
weird.
biting at you.
You don't know your blood type?
No. Well, I've never actually been eligible to give blood in any
Oh, from all the heroin that you do?
from all the heroin I do.
That would actually be fun blood to get.
Heroin blood.
Blood with a side of addiction.
You just come to and you're like, oh, I feel great.
I got
Like a half hour later, like, I got the chills, I got a fever.
right at first, like I gotta get blood more often. This is amazing. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, but so to give blood. Now, I'm not going out of my way to give blood because I'm a selfish piece of shit. So like I'm not gonna go and do it. So the blood donation has to come to me, which would have been in either high school or
Correct.
college.
Yes.
And did you have to be 18 to give blood?
16.
I think it's 16.
Because
Did you
I
have
was
to
in
get
high
it
school.
signed off on?
'Cause I think, no, you just have to have a driver's license.
Okay. So I don't think at any time there was a blood donation at the school, I was ever eligible. Because I don't think you're supposed. I don't know if it's changed, but back then, the rule was it's like if you've had a tattoo in the last 2 years, you can't give it.
Correct, yeah.
I don't know if that's still true.
That used to be a thing. I don't know if it still is.
Am I
I also
wrong?
don't know if that's
In
just a
other
wives'
countries.
tale.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I mean. But
Like, I can't imagine the ink from a tattoo damages your blood for 2 years.
it doesn't damage your blood.
I thought,
The fucking dynamics of it don't make any sense.
It
I thought it
really
was
doesn't
for
make any sense.
sharing needles, like passing on.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
HIV, that's-
that
That's
makes.
all I ever thought.
Hey, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Excuse me for a second while I be very logical about this.
Well, because I was gonna say,
Pretty sure
'cause
it's
a
just that,
tattoo
'cause they-
doesn't do anything with your blood; it goes into your skin.
Right.
Well, they say the same thing when you donate blood. They say, "Hey, are you gay?" Because if you've had sex with another man and have HIV, that's like a thing. They ask you.
Do they still ask that?
They,
I don't know. What's
Wait,
today?
what's
What's
that?
today?
have you ever gone overseas? Have you been to this area of the
When
world?
was the last time you gave blood?
Like last February? No,
Did they
March?
still ask that?
Yeah, they asked
Wait,
things like that.
in
Online,
Florida?
not a person. Like you literally click a button.
On Florida? In
Yeah.
Florida?
Have you
Yes,
had?
Florida.
No, you do that. You sit because I did it.
No. But I'm actually surprised that they still ask the gay question.
They
It's
asked it here
It's a
too.
national thing. It's not state.
I probably last
Really?
gave blood.
Have you had unprotected sex with another man? That's what it was.
When I was maybe like
As a
20. Nope, that's not true. No, it is true. I was 24. It was right after I did steroids.
Nice.
Because if you do steroids for long enough, you're supposed to give blood because your blood gets thicker, and
Yeah.
that's how people die of heart attacks.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So yeah, it was like about 4 years ago. And I do remember you sit in front of a computer and you answer a bunch of questions.
Wait, so why hasn't the world canceled blood donating?
I keep trying to fucking. There was a TV commercial with an app, so I was like, all right, I'll download the app. I got nothing to do. And I try to look 14 days ahead every time because they're all booked. Like it just says, oh, there's no appointments. There's probably like one person, and I guess one other asshole's always giving blood before me getting a chance to put it in.
Hold on, no,
But I think
it's 2020.
yes.
If blood donating is going to ask that question, part of their like initial intake, why hasn't it been canceled?
Oh, I get you now. I think
Because not enough people donate blood.
No, it's not enough people paying attention.
Not enough people pay attention.
It's all for medical reasons. I feel like
No,
can't get
because
canceled that
the
fast.
type of people that donate blood are good people. And the type of people that bitch and complain and follow cancel culture are not good people. They're not the same type of people donating blood.
I might have to go give blood because I don't want to be lumped in with them.
You guys call me good people indirectly.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's surprising though. Cause okay, so let's speak about this very bluntly. The reason they asked that question is because in the 80s, that's how they thought AIDS was transmitted, was gay sex.
Well, it was. It was
Well,
just in the
yeah.
gay
Or that's
community.
how it started. Fine, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they just asked, have you had unprotected sex with another man? Because I guess the percentage is crazy high.
Oh, is that
for-
a non-gender specific question? Like,
I
do
think if
men
you-
and women get
I
that
think
one?
it said if you're a male and you've had sex
Yeah.
with another man.
There's something about
sex,
that
it said
though.
that.
There's something about that biologically where it is possible for someone who's now it's rare, but I think it is possible for someone that is HIV positive to have sex with someone that's HIV negative and then not get it. But for whatever reason, I think it has to do with because the type of tissue that lines your butthole in
Yeah.
your rectum is a lot different than what's inside of a vagina.
Okay.
So it's more easily because the whole purpose of the
Whole
fucking
purpose.
of the nice the purpose of the large intestine is to absorb shit, like to absorb water. So if you stick a HIV positive dick in there,
I feel like it does
it's
damage.
gonna like absorb that shit.
It doesn't do damage.
And it's also
it's
gonna do
also
damage
it's
too,
blood
so there's
involved.
blood exchange. Yeah, look at Dick's smart today.
I
He's
know.
a smart guy.
I'm always smart. I just don't turn my brain on. How dare you?
But I figured people would have taken all that science, logic, and reason
And just
and
ignore
just
it.
been like, can't ask questions like that. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Not woke.
Who I have sex with doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Take my blood, please. Oh, you don't have to donate blood. Yes, I do.
All blood is equal. Put this AIDS blood in that.
I have the
thing.
right to donate blood and have sex with men.
Tell me I can't have sex with men if I donate blood. Fuck you.
No,
No, that's not what we're saying.
can't donate blood and have sex with men.
I was
It's
being
different.
facetious.
It's different.
I was being a gay man.
What's different there?
I'm more prison gay at the moment. That's really a good thought right now. You guys are looking good.
Can I just show you that? Nico sent me a picture right now, and it's it's from Twitter. It's from Black Twitter, and the caption just says "Stimulus check just hit. What y'all brokies doing?" And it's a "Make America Great Again." Foam. It's not quite a foam like the
It's not Turd Ferguson.
It's not the Turd Ferguson style hat, but
But it's a
like-
cowboy hat.
yeah, it's probably like a 30-gallon foam cowboy hat, and some guy's getting interviewed. His shirt says Team Jesus.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's fantastic. Remember that time I was too big of a piece of shit to fucking provide my info for direct deposit?
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. I haven't gotten my. Well, I just put my direct deposit information in today, so I'm assuming I'll probably get it in like August.
I was saying if I get mine by November, I'll be lucky.
I got mine today.
Oh, you did?
$32.
Yeah. You got $32?
Yeah, dude.
Did you how?
I got
Oh, okay. Well,
free beer.
I got the whole thing. Do you guys? I'm a bank now. I'll loan at 5%. I'll give you the money.
yeah, I'll take my chances.
I mean, I'll get mine.
4%.
Yeah,
I think everyone's great.
I'll get mine
You
eventually.
probably won't. You should probably take out a loan with me for 5%.
What's the terms?
Loan is defined as, that's the key term. A loan is when you give money.
Yeah, when do I have to start paying it back? How much are you giving me? What are we doing here?
I don't want to think. Back to not thinking.
Good, I'll take 25K.
Sick. You gotta give me 5% after?
Well, you haven't explained any
interest?
terms, so sure.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely get that back.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll write it off for you or something.
Yeah, just leave me.
It's on my phone.
Yeah, just leave me a check. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get this back to you. Yeah,
Sick.
it's no big deal.
No, I'll pay it back within the next, lifetime.
Yeah,
One of those. One lifetime from now.
a lifetime contract. Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, you can have it on Bobby Bonilla Day every year.
Yeah. That goes until like 2032 or something like that.
So gross.
He hasn't played for them since what, 1998?
Long time ago.
Yeah. What else you got? Or is it time to wrap it up?
Is it time to wrap it up?
I mean, if you got another thing to go, we can do that. It's about time.
So is it time?
Yeah, sure.
It's time to wrap it up.
Let's do it.
All right.
There you go.
Augusta National is.
Augusta, Maine. Moving to Augusta, Maine.
Say it. Say those words and make my day.
So Augusta National is calling for the state of Georgia to create a fall break for the Masters. So no one goes to school for that week.
Yeah, it's a lot of spinach, Jamie.
Shit.
Fuck, that's a lot of spinach. That's a lot. I wish you guys could see this right now. There's spinach everywhere.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
So Augusta.
Yeah, so
Augusta, Maine.
so they're calling for that week in November
Mm-hmm.
to just be off, no school
Okay.
for the Masters. Which, couple things. One, they'll probably be able to pull it off because that's how powerful Augusta National is.
Probably, yeah.
They-
And how little Georgia cares about education.
Yeah, but like it's like one of those things like, oh shit, Augusta National said that. Fuck, I don't want to say no.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it, I'm not going to school.
Yeah.
And it's in November. It's already a joke of a month.
Right.
There's Veterans Day, there's Thanksgiving, and now they're gonna get this week off.
Yeah. Is it the week of Veterans Day?
No.
No.
I think Veterans Day would be the Monday after, which would be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
That would be excellent timing.
Yeah.
Finishing on the Sunday, and then the next day's off.
Yeah. Huh.
I just thought it was interesting, and I definitely think that they can do it.
Yeah, I also think
People
people
are like,
like
oh.
to do it.
I'm not gonna do that. Underestimating how powerful those people are.
Yeah. Sure.
It's really whatever they say goes.
Yeah. Do you have a final thought?
I do. I even have a pivot, so it's gonna seem like one thing, and it's just gonna go in another direction. So, stick close. I forgot it. No, I have thoroughly enjoyed all this time off. I know there's been a lot of people restless, including us, including me, including everyone that like I see that's teachers, and I see these like posts that say like, oh, I miss my kids and making a difference. I'm like, I don't feel that at all. I'm supposed to make a I miss you video or picture, like, and hold up a sign like, oh, I miss you guys. But I feel like that's too much of a lie to actually even do. Like,
He's gonna do it in fucking magazine cutouts.
Like a ransom note.
that's a good idea. I miss you. Please send this much money to this area.
You know what?
Sidewinder.
Your kids would get that one a lot more than they would get the other ones.
They'd be like, he's fucking
They'd be like, oh, that one's good. That one's good.
But yeah, people have been doing that, and I've been just like kind of feeling good in this time of crisis. I like it. But pivoting to yesterday and feeling like a sense of nothingness. You guys saw me walking. I think we're gonna mention it maybe. But life has been like playing The Sims, and I'm just a Sims. I walk to a corner, like turn. There's a thought bubble going on. Walk to another corner. Trash can. Refrigerator. Toilet. Just walking around aimlessly like I'm being controlled by somebody.
Yes.
I've been doing that this week.
Which
I can't sit still anymore.
which actually transitions very nicely into my final thought,
Yeah.
which is question. Are we living in The Sims right now?
We have to be.
Because
I don't know, there's still doors.
they
There's still doors, and there was only one fire.
we're trapped inside of our houses.
Yep.
And like specifically like our neighborhoods. Like no one's traveling outside of their neighborhoods.
Right.
And there's been this like giant virus that's been put out in the world. And then on Sunday there was a fucking hurricane in April.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts.
Yeah, we have
Someone just sent a hurricane. Someone is getting bored. Someone is getting bored playing the game right now and said, fuck it, let's send a virus. That's not getting them either. You know what? Fuck it, let's send a hurricane.
Well, it's like, no, it's like, okay, so we got the virus. That keeps everybody home, like forces them to stay home. And now we'll do a nor'easter where a bunch of trees are going to fall down and everyone's going to lose power. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Isn't it an awesome time to be alive? It's like, these are the best years of our life.
Wouldn't it really suck to live in that simulation?
Fucking hey, man.
Fuck you, guy.
That would
No,
really
that's-
suck
that's what I'm thinking.
if that was our reality.
What? Well, because typically when someone's power goes out,
Yeah,
they pack up and go somewhere else
where there is power, yeah.
where there is power. What are they supposed to do now?
You can't.
It's just in case.
So, no, like literally, like.
Yeah.
So put it to you this way: say you live a quarter mile down the road that we
Yeah.
live on, where a fucking tree went down and made a fucking explosion.
Right.
What would you have done if you didn't get power back until like today?
I would have honestly slept all day yesterday. Or I would have just got so drunk that I was puking by the time Jamie got home.
Still don't know why you guys don't do that.
Yeah, we're probably in Sim City. Probably not The Sims.
Not The
because
Sims.
There
It's
are,
definitely Sim City.
There are doors, and we haven't drowned or burned to death or things like that. That's
Yeah.
too specific, but
Yeah.
it's affecting everyone like a city.
Yeah.
Sim City.
You had a good-
I'll burn to death pretty soon.
You had a good point. It's like there's a Jumanji situation going on right now. That like someone's playing Sim City, and it's Jumanjiing us, and like what they're doing to their Sim City is
It's happening here.
happening here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, let's try a virus. And
Yeah.
then the world gets hit with a virus. It's like, well, I guess we could use a fucking hurricane, a couple trees down.
Yeah.
Seems to be too many of them in the world.
Look
Yeah.
out the window, guys. I think someone rolled a 5 and got a pack of wolves.
Tomorrow we're gonna look out the window and be like, is that a giant hand coming out of the sky? Like what the fuck is that?
Why is it summoning a tornado?
Why is it about to pick me up and just
Yeah.
fling me?
Why is this in God mode?
What the fuck is going on?
Yes, I do think we are living in SimCity.
Yeah.
Or either SimCity or Jumanji or some combination of both.
I think it's a combination.
Fuck your names.
Oh, what was that?
Nothing.
You have
What
a
did you
mic.
say? You have a microphone. Speak into the microphone.
I turned it off.
Well, turn it back on. That's the good thing about the microphone is there's a button.
Just say Hunger Games for
Well, you
me.
can turn it on. What'd you say?
Just say Hunger Games for me.
You said something
Hunger
about
Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Are we living in Hunger Games?
It's like-
That's where we're gonna end up. We're gonna end up doing some fucking Hunger Games shit.
Can you teach me how to shoot that gun?
Yeah. With me as a target.
No.
Your training is complete when you can hit the target.
Here I'm a terrible shot, unless I'm close range.
Oh god. We're losing it. You're over 30 days. I'm coming up on 30 days.
I feel
Of course.
right as rain.
March 17th
Either
was the
Either
day.
it's-
So my last day that I was actually at work was March 16th. So I'm like 29 days or 30 days into this
I
bullshit.
don't even know.
Yeah.
I think I'm 8 days less than you guys.
So I had a meeting. I know I'm droning on after our final thoughts, but I don't give a shit. It's our show. We can do whatever we want. We're going into overtime, I guess.
Overtime.
So earlier I had a meeting with like a bunch of people from work, and when I got on, it was like me and like the director of HR and like one other person was on there, and the HR lady was like, "Oh, like how you doing? How you holding up?" And I was like, honestly, it's just kind of become normal at this point. Like I've gotten into a routine where like I'm fine. I wake up every morning, I do the fitness class, hang out for a little bit, I'll eat, then I do the afternoon class if anyone shows up, and then I kind of like have my afternoons to like either go food shopping or do something outside if it's nice enough, or like watch podcasts. And I'm like, that's cool. Sometimes I have other meetings like this one that I'm in right now, and she was like, yeah, I guess things are starting to normalize, huh? And I was like, yeah. Doesn't bother me anymore.
I'm not sure if I've ever slept as consistent in my entire life.
A lot of people are saying that. Like, a lot of people are recognizing how little and how shittily they actually sleep.
Well, I know my sleep is garbage.
Yeah.
I still sleep like shit because
Yeah.
I keep going to bed at midnight to wake up at 8 a.m. for a fucking workout.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
so the first couple days, there were a couple times where I'd shut my alarm off and roll back over and I'd be like, oh my fucking god, what time is, what, huh?
Yeah.
Now it's like 8:30, awake.
Yeah.
I don't know, on the weekends I can still sleep pretty great. Slept till like, what, 2, 3 on Sunday? It was fueled by the fact that you guys were productive early. I went, oh, no, I'm not having any of that. If I go upstairs, I'm going to have to do something. So keep sleeping. Keep sleeping hard. And I did.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I think you came up around like 2 or 3.
I did stuff in between. My computer crashed. I was fixing that.
Too much porn.
Yeah, it was my work one.
Which,
so,
oh, by the way, did you guys know Pornhub went free, premium, for a
You know,
month?
Coyle and Cassidy closed forever today?
What'd you say?
Coyle and Cassidy's closed forever as of today.
nice.
Really?
I almost went there.
Coyle and Cassidy in Taunton.
Yeah, one of the
Private school.
yeah, they're all
Closed forever.
fucked.
I can't even have
I don't think they have any
a alumni
Catholic
game.
schools in Mass. Taunton anymore.
Yeah.
St. Mary's are closed. TCMS. You don't know those names, but I went to one of them. Both of them. The other one, Our Lady of Lourdes, is probably a piece of shit.
No, they're all like all the smaller ones. They're all fucked. Like
Yeah.
they were in trouble before this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, they suck too. They didn't teach me math. I had to learn it on my own.
It's alright. It's not that important.
Yeah, but they taught you about God
Yeah, thank God.
and how important He is for
Mhm.
everything that happens.
Yes. If they could only see me now, and how godly I am. So goddamn godly. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so goddamn godly. How many times did I blaspheme?
Enough for us to end the show. So-
Blaspheme a verb.
Yeah.
Blasphemize? Blasphemia?
I will argue that it is a verb.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
I think blasphemize is probably a verb.
Hey, wait, did you stop the blasphemy? You're blaspheming. Blaspheme.
You're making it a gerund.
You're a gerund.
Oh, it's a word.
Yeah.
Bam!
Oh yeah, it is the verb of blasphemy.
Yeah. Blaspheme.
Oh yeah.
Blasphemize.
No, blaspheme.
Blaspheme.
Yeah, suck it.
Nice.
I have credentials that say I can teach stuff like this. Ooh.
My bonus spin is ready.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. If you're still fucking watching at this point, subscribe to the show. Thank you guys for listening wherever you are. Subscribe there. Subscribe on iTunes. Leave us a 5-star review. Tell everybody you know about the show too. And you can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. Twitter is Sarcasm_Speaks. Facebook, Sarcasm Speaks. And until next time, stay healthy, everybody.